What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Sunday morning, and this is day 10 without power. Now, folks, a lot of people go to the wayside whenever there is problems in life. And I have to actually say, after Hurricane Helene, this is probably the biggest problem I've ever ran into in life. But remember, folks, you gotta handle it like a man, not like a bitch, alright? And I know some of you guys have been wondering how Vegan Gains would handle a situation like this, which we'll touch on in another video. That's not important. But this here is how I'm staying on my diet and getting shredded. Now, this is what I'm gonna have before I hit the gym. The gym is still open. There's no internet. Spectrum is down for probably for a month or so. So that's the way it is. So what I got, I take about 10 of these universal beef aminos. Excellent source of protein. And then I have my Golden Farms beef jerky. Now, then, of course, I have my Quick Oats, and then, of course, my French press coffee. Now, this is something I normally wouldn't eat whatsoever, simply due to the fact that, I like having eggs for breakfast, and I like to have, a little bit of ham sometimes and everything. Unfortunately, I have no refrigeration around here, so you have to make do with what you have. And most of the time I've been buying dried fruits, in order to get my vegetables in. And, of course, dried meats such as jerky and everything. It's not ideal, but you got to do what you got to do. So, we're going to turn on the propane heater. Now, one thing I have to let you know, if you guys notice, I only have that kettle, okay? See, the thing about it is that I don't want to switch from pan to pan, which is why I have my breakfast this way. Therefore, I can pour the boiling water into the French press and then pour the remaining boiling water into the Quick Oats, which should steam up just nicely. So, hold on just a minute. We're going to light the flame. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and turn on the flame. Remember, folks, safety first. If you're going to be operating one of these, make sure that you're using something with a long stick. Do not try to light this by match. There we go. And you guys can't see the flame. It's sort of like a blue flame at nighttime. Gonna put the kettle on. There we go, folks. Now, while that's actually boiling, I'm going to talk to you about when the power is going to come back on. Now, they did have some linemen out yesterday. A whole bunch of them. They were working on the lines. But, folks, it's going to be maybe another week or possibly even 2 weeks before I get power on. Maybe they might get it on today. Maybe they might get it on tomorrow. But the thing about it is, folks, since it's a virtual unknown, I have to still continue with what I'm doing, In life there, you can't depend on someone in order to make your decisions, to, lead things on in life, in other words. You can't also run from your problems. Now, a couple of my friends, they decided to go get hotels a day after this thing hit. And you guys know that hotels jack up their rates in situations like this. They were charging $2,000 and they stayed for like 5-6 days. That's $1,200, man. The great one is not putting up with that bullshit. All right? I'm just not. I'm not going to deal with that situation. Okay? It's just not going to happen. Now, with propane, this will heat up pretty quickly. Now, this afternoon, I might actually have a steak. Now, steak is still a one-pan item because I'll make a nice crisp salad. I might put that in another video or so forth. But I'm going to go I forgot to get some spoons, so we'll wait until the water is heated, and then we'll get things ready. All right, folks. This is all ready, so we're going to turn this off. Remember, folks, you got to conserve on propane in times like this here. So, I'm going to add on the water for this here. And then a little water for this. There we go. And then I'm going to stir up everything, and then we're going to be good. Like I said, folks, you got to be your own problem solver in life. And of course, I'm going to get the cup out that I got from Pugman. Y'all be sure to thank Pugman. So I'm going to put top on this, and I'm going to wait until this brews. It takes about 6 minutes for the French press to brew. Afterwards, I'm going to put it in this cylinder so that way it can stay hot, and then I'm going to pour it out individually in cups, in other words. This keeps my coffee super hot. I've already got the cream and I got the sugar in this here. So it's very important in a situation like this you plan ahead. All right, folks, breakfast is done. The French press is done. I got it, there's a little dent in there into my thermos. But the coffee's done. Got my cup from Pugman. Of course, I got my watch in order to make sure I time the, how long the French press is. It takes about 6 minutes, so I time it as that. And that gives me the proper strength. It is a little hot right now. Got my oatmeal. It's not the greatest thing. I don't like quick oats that much, but it'll work. And I got my beef jerky, so I'm going to go grab my hand-rolled Dominican cigar. Actually, no, I'm not going to grab that because I still got to hit the gym. Now, normally I take a shower, but of course, obviously I have no power. And so normally in this day and age, I would wash up, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to hit the gym anyway. I'm going to work up a sweat, and then I'll just shower at the gym afterwards. But that's all I got to say for right now. This is how I stay lean and mean during this type of situation. The only power I need is these 20-inch guns that I have. That's the only power I need in this house. Just kidding. They're actually about 18 and a half now that I've been dieting down. But be sure to like and subscribe to the Vince Goodrum channel. Click the link below. Also visit VinceGoodrum.com. And as always, peace and soul.